For 3 days, severe winds kept the BBC Wisconsin from delivering her cargo, a vacuum pressure impregnation tank, into the port of Oshawa, Ontario. From there, we at Precision were tasked to load and transport it safely and successfully. Preparations had been underway for 4 months involving local and regional jurisdictions for approvals and permits. Every utility company such as telephone, hydro, and cable, law enforcement divisions at both the municipal and provincial level, and government agencies to facilitate the 180-kilometer trip. Final destination, General Electric in Peterborough, Ontario. The biggest challenge was the unwieldy nature of this German-built piece of equipment. Not only did it top the scales at an unforgiving 110,000 pounds, but at 21 feet long, 19 feet wide, and reaching a full 2-story height, maneuvering would be complicated. Most loads consist of single items such as valves or extrusions, or are more A-framed in shape, increasing flexibility through tight spots. But the VPI's height stretched across its full span, putting many obstacles like wires, traffic lights, and underpasses in its way. This extraordinary load required a special trailer. To successfully move this piece, Precision modified their 11-axle transporter to allow for the length and weight of the VPI by extending the well space. In addition, the width and height required hydraulic and air ride capabilities to raise and lower the load while underway. Trailer and load combined weighed a whopping 185,000 pounds and measured 116 feet long, 19 feet wide, and 21 feet high, making this one gargantuan delivery. Carefully crafted and custom planned, this 180-kilometer route, with several railroad crossings and narrow winding side roads to traverse, was traveled, double-checked, and measured in the final days to ensure no new, unexpected construction projects could pop up to sidetrack the months of preparation. With 36 utility trucks, 72 utility workers, 3 private escorts, 2 provincial highway police escorts, 4 city police escorts, and 4 Precision experts on hand for this move, every maneuver was double and triple checked, then checked again. With so many variables, there was no room for error. Right from the start, the challenges called for the dismantling of the port's main gate, and that was only the beginning. Crews focused on raising, dropping, or removing obstacles ahead of the trailer's movements, and then restoring everything after the cumbersome load had crept by. Over 1,000 wires needed to be dealt with, and more than 70 traffic lights needed to be turned sideways or removed completely. When train tracks were the obstacle, the hydraulics of the trailer lifted the load and balanced it as the truck and trailer slowly negotiated the crossing, after which the hydraulics settled the load back into position before proceeding. Because of the weight, length, width, and height, every turn needed to be carefully executed with the help of the Precision ground team in constant contact with the driver via radio, while the police escort secured the area. Hydraulics were key during the turns because such an awkward load could easily topple during cornering. Constant adjustment as the trailer negotiated each corner always kept the load balanced, although up to an hour was sometimes taken per turn to ensure maximum safety and control. The final 15 kilometers into the city of Peterborough was a night move and required complete road closures. These 15 kilometers took over 4 hours, often traveling at walking speed. At the end of the 4-day journey, the VPI arrived on site at General Electric, safe and sound. Our professional approach, dedicated service, meticulous planning, and overall execution were key to the success of this special move. Just another day for the staff and drivers at Precision. We are Precision. It's what we do. It's who we are.